here's Apollo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Speed, power, agility. It's been said that Apollo has all the tools to be a big star in WWE. And Byron, you're just a tool.
Listen, let's talk about Apollo. Let's talk about the fact that I've talked to countless legends who say that this man is the future of our industry.
Especially with the marketing power of Titus Worldwide behind him, the sky's the limit for Apollo.
Well, I'm not sure about that part. One thing I can tell you, though, Apollo is fired up tonight.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight.
The hard-hitting Cedric Alexander has had one singular focus. Upon his WWE arrival, kick to cause pain.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Boom!
The arm. Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
We've got a cover. And the shoulders come up.
No, it's not time for Crews to meet defeat just yet. What a drop kick right to the back. When it comes to clashing with Apollo Crews, an opponent has the rare task of preparing for devastating power moves and dizzying high-flying attacks.
Crews seems to have lost a step now, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
There's so much for a superstar to research when Apollo Crews is your opponent. One of the many things that sets Crews apart from others is an opponent has to prepare to face a powerhouse and a high flyer at the same time.
What makes Apollo Crews so difficult to match up against is most superstars who have similar power can't move like Apollo. And most of the superstars who can move like Crews...
His shoulders are down. And a quick kick out by Apollo.
Too early in the match to end it.
Gotta believe this one's over.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Apollo Crews absorbing some offense here.
I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Hey, he can still win this thing, guys. We've all seen him come back from much worse.
Looking for the finish. Cedric Alexander is one of the most highly touted cruiserweight. Alexander's looking to end it. When this guy's on, look out.
Apollo Crews sees an opening.
Suplex.
He's starting to stumble here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
You guys mentioned Cedric Alexander's path to the Cruiserweight Championship. He was actually #1 contender before the tournament started, but had to compete in the Cruiserweight Championship tournament just like every...
Here we go with Apollo. Check out him.
Nailed it.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Oh, man, Cedric Alexander really needs to...
Got it done. And now Apollo Crews is on fire.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Apollo Crews, beautiful.
Standing shooting star.
He's back in control here.
Apollo Crews is rolling now.
Apollo Crews has him up.
Oh, that spinning sit-out powerbomb.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Apollo Crews is rolling now.
Cedric Alexander is perhaps the most balanced arsenal. He's looking at it. A sit-out, full Nelson face buster.
Now he's got to capitalize.
He's got him covered.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Gonna take more than that.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, he's calling for it. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
He's known to have good stamina. See if he can sustain this effort.
He looks beautiful. Enziguri by Apollo.
And there it is, boys.
Cedric Alexander is in a real bad spot.
Michinoku driver.
Alexander's looking to end it.
Hooked up.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Oh, boy. Number powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding
Not
on.
again, not again. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex.
I would not be showboating if I were in the shoes of Apollo Crews.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
I would not be showboating if I were in the shoes of Apollo Crews.
Beautiful technique. Hooked up.
What a slam!
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Oh, nasty impact.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Quick thinking there by Apollo Crews.
Oh, what an elbow!
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What impact!
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. And he's heading back in.
Focused attack on the...
He's got him down. This is it. 3! And that does it. Cedric Alexander captures the victory.
Gonna have to love that momentum.
Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
He's going to want to make sure he saves every minute of this match for his personal highlight reel because he was on fire in this one.
A well-earned victory indeed.